We are in Jefferson National Forest today. We are hiking the Cascades Trail, and it is rainy and overcast and little bit chilly, not too bad. Like, it definitely could be worse. It was supposed to be in the 50s today, but I can see my breath, so maybe not. Oh, Poppy's here, and she's got her raincoat on, her visibility raincoat. This trail's only a couple miles long. We were gonna do like McAfee or Angel's Rest today. We decided to do Cascades instead, just because we're getting a later start. It is wet and cold, and we don't typically hike a lot in the rain, but we are going to start to doing all weather. So now we're just taking turns in the rest area, and we're, my sister just got back, so Poppy like lunged out of my arms for her. So we're just gonna take some turns and restroom and hit the trail. Also, I'm really sad. I think this is the last day for my marrows. I've had them for a number of years now. I think I got them in like 2016, 2015, 2016. Maybe it was after that. Sometime around there. And they've got some really nice holes, and the sole is separating. I've got a lot of miles on these things. They held up really well for a really long time, but with the rain today and the terrain, like you can see my sock through there, I think they're gonna get totally trashed, and I'm really sad because these are so great. This winter has been so rainy in this region. The river is so high. Like, normally there's rapids here, but not like, whew, it's high. I'm excited to see the waterfall, what it's like. There's little Poppy! So one of the cool things about the trail to the Cascades is that it splits at a couple different points. So the first point, you take this bridge and cross the river and go up across, and then you cross back again at a later point. Or you go up this way, and then the trail splits again into the upper and lower Cascades Trail. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna go this way today. Here's the second bridge. We're gonna cross back over to the other side of the river now, because this side of the trail ends. This is like a pick your adventure or pick your quest. Choose your quest. Choose wisely. So now we're gonna take the lower Cascades trail, which is this one, to the falls. Hopefully it's not flooded. And then when we come back, the upper Cascades trail is up there. We could go that way to get to it, but we're not going to. We're gonna take the lower for now and the upper back. Walking along on these cliffs and these rocks here. And they're slippery, and the water's really high. Oh my gosh, I love the smell of woods and river and rain. They're all fantastic smells. I'm hiking in the rain, just hiking in the rain. What a glorious feeling to be on the trail again. My favorite part is the stone staircase. Makes me feel a little bit like I'm in Middle Earth. Makes you feel a little bit for those hobbits. They did not have rain gear. It actually makes you feel for anybody outside before rain gear existed. Yes, I know it's fictional, but still. Anybody else form deep emotional bonds with fictional characters? Just me? Okay. This is the kind of thing we were a little concerned about. This, whew, slippery, not normally like that. Normally dry. We're about to get soaked. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dry spot. Wobbly dry spot. Woo! That's really wobbly. Be careful. Okay, this is way more water than is usually here. In the summertime, this area that's rushing over here is kind of like a water slide. There's not usually quite that much water though. And then you can like ridge walk these trees over. And normally, those rocks are not underwater and you can walk all the way over and get behind the falls. Probably a little dangerous today. So going back up to the upper trail, it's a little bit more of a straight shot back to the parking lot. So it's getting later in the evening. So we need to get back. And the rain's picking up. It's getting steadier. Oh gosh. This is where we crossed before and the trail was underwater. Still is, just further up. My feet are soaked. We've been talking about how happy we are. We have spare shoes in the car. Oh gosh. So feet are soaked. If you want a longer hike, which we do not have the time today, and there wouldn't really be much of a view, and it's a little more treacherous because it's all uphill. If you go this way off the trail, you can go up to a place called Barney's Wall. It's a really pretty cliff view, which clearly today there'd be a lot of view. Just kidding, there is no view today. Plus with the rain, there's a lot of really slick rocks, and that is a pretty steep climb up in a lot of parts. So yes, do recommend trekking poles for that, whether there's rain or not. So MVP of the day, this little trooper right here, this little fuzzy, wet little girl, little Miss Poppy. So we had to hot-foot it down the trail. Like, there were parts where I was like almost jogging. So it was getting dark and the rain was picking up and got pretty consistent. This was the first time testing my rain gear, or rain jacket, we didn't wear rain pants, in more than just a light drizzle. And I had my pit zips open, and where my pit zips were open, I was damp, and then I had my thumbs through the thumb holes, so they were poking out the sleeves. So my sleeves got damp because those parts got very wet and it started eking up the top. But everything else was dry. However, my jacket is saturated. So I'm not sure if we did a long trail, how well this rain gear would hold up. It's a REI Rainier or something. And I really like the jacket. I was really warm, but I don't know. Poor Poppy, we dried her off in one microfiber towel. Now I've got her in another one, and poor baby's just shivering and the heater's on high. But we had to book it to get out because we were afraid they were gonna lock the gate on us, because they locked the gate to the parking area at dark. So we got Poppy dry in the parking lot, and then we booked it out of there. And now we're sitting in the parking lot of a restaurant that's being refurbished to change ourselves. But that was our adventure. We're gonna make the trek back home now, grab some food. We stopped for some dinner. We went for Japanese, so I got some hibachi vegetables and rice with no egg, and some miso soup, and some spring rolls with ginger sauce. And then my sister got some clear soup, and she got hibachi steak and scallops and crab rangoons. And we are going to nosh on this. And I'm gonna pair it with some GT's Pure Love Blood Orange Hibiscus and Rose seasonal kombucha. This stuff is so tasty. So that concludes today's hiking adventures. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor and give that video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to see more content like this, where we just go on fun adventures, a lot of hiking, but especially as the weather warms up, there will be some other stuff in there too. So, and little Poppy, the hiking champion. Oh yes, what a good girl. She did such a good job. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.